Good morning, my lovely Pisces. How are you doing? Today is Thursday, October the 12th, okay? And like I said, Friday the 13th is coming around, and then is that new moon. Like I say, Pisces, I will continue to do my rituals. I don't go by the new moon, the old moon, if whatever. I do my rituals every day, all right? I just want to say thank you, God, for waking me up. For allowing me to see this day is, days and just opening your eyes is such an amazing thing, honey. You don't understand. Just thank God that you open up your eyes and that you got your 2 feet on the ground. Do you understand how important it is that you realize that life is so short? And I just hope that you take your life seriously and live it to the fullest. And live your life around joy and peace and happiness. And that don't let nobody steal your joy. No one. Remember that if you should die today, you will be going alone. Not with everything that you put in front of you today. Please understand that. It's so important that you know that, okay? So if anybody, this is going to be a general reading, not a private reading. So if anybody would like a private reading, please go to my web and purchase your reading, and I would do it today or the next day. If you go in there and buy any one of my products, such as my Black Magic Spellbreaker candle, all of these candles are made with my wax from home, and I fix them. However the candle burns, that is the work you need to do with yourself, okay? Like I said, this is the Black Magic Spellbreaker candle, all right? And this is the Abundant Prosperity, Wealth, Healing, Growth, and Nature candle. This is for all your abundance. This is the Love Yourself candle. And this one here is Justice, which I always burn on my altar. Justice will be served no matter what. To you, to me, to everyone. To everyone. All right? No one can escape justice, okay? This is the Palo Santo. This is with the 2 sage, and it comes with Palo Santo. This bay leaf is what I do my rituals. Sometimes I write God a letter on the bay leaves. This is the walnut path, okay? And this is good to work with your shadow work. Everybody in the world has a shadow work. This is the red brick dust that you put in front of your house, around your house, or if you don't have your own home, an apartment, you can put in front of your doors. My jewelry, my bracelets, my evil eye, my 7 chakras, my stone, my crystals, all of these things play a part in your life, okay? This is the spiritual detox salt bath, and it is cave salt, not regular salt. I also have herb in a bag, okay? And Pisces, I don't know how long you've been watching me, but when the COVID hit, before the COVID hit, I had a dream that I was on my street. I wasn't home in the house, but I was on like the main street. Where I live is very wooded. So I was on the main street, and I had seen all these people in military outfits. Like, I don't know if they was cops, if they was in the military, but I had dreamed that they had came in our home and was taking us out of the home. Whatever they was going to do to us, it wasn't going to be good. And but they was walking right through me. Like they wasn't coming. They couldn't get me. So they was walking right through me. Like they was literally like if I was a ghost. And I dreamt this. And it's funny how you look at the TV today, and that's exactly what happened in this Jewish land. Okay, that's exactly how I dreamed. And I said that it would happen while we would be sleeping. That this would happen to us while we were sleeping. And that's exactly what happened to them. So, Pisces, like I said, when you get readings from me or anybody, you never know when it's going to be that reading that somebody gave you. You don't know if it's going to be that day, the next day, or when. But whenever it is, it's going to be. Best to believe that. And that dream that I had about us not even seeing, getting bombed and all of this, being taken out of our house from military and kidnapped and, shot and killed in our own home while we were sleeping. That's exactly what happened in this Jewish place. The same exact thing. And I'm just letting you know, life is precious. It is so, so precious. And like you never know. And I'm just telling you this, and I'm going to say it again. Live your life and live it for you. And love yourself. And love yourself so much, it's just crazy how much you can love yourself. And never let no one guide you and make you feel like you some type of puppy in their life. It's not worth it. Life is too short. I'm really telling y'all, because sometimes people just don't get it. People do not get it at all, how beautiful life is. I have love. I really have love, but I would never fall in love with somebody so bad where I'm, need to have them and all this. I don't need nobody. Okay, I really don't. But let's get going with the reading. All right, that's what's important. I'm sitting here shuffling these cards, Pisces. All right. I will ask Art Michael and Joan Art to please come into this reading and help me do this reading. All right. All right. Help me do this reading. Let me see what I need to see. All right. The moon card showed up again. This moon card keeps showing up, and you keep coming out at the beginning of your reading. Shadow illumination. The shadow illumination. All right. I want you to know, Pisces, that the shadow side, that moon side, is telling you that it's something here that you need to see. And maybe you're not ready to see it. All right? Because you got your blindfolds on. But before the shadow, before the moon, you get the star, the moon, and then the sun, right? And that's exactly in the order it is. The moon is number 18 in the major. So it's pretty up there, but this is serious when it comes to the moon. All right? That's yourself. So what is going on here with this moon? Subconscious fear, mystery. All right? The moon card represents maybe a deception, right? Sometimes what we see is only half, all right, what you think. Okay? It's half accurate, right? You need to be you need to be very alert about what's around you. Lift your head up and find the correction. Sure, what we know might not be completely wrong, but there is another side of the story. Shield light and overcome self-defense thoughts, okay? This card can also mean that it's uncertain situation that needs time for detailing, right? In other words, things that you are looking at may not be what really it is. Okay? The blunt reflection has created an uncertain context. Examine beyond what you see. Don't be over paranoid. The illumination can be highly an image, and it's something about what you think. It's like, I don't know if you found out something or you in your thoughts about a situation here, and then you got the Seven of Swords right next to that, and that's exactly how it came out yesterday. With the Seven of Swords is hidden deception. Hidden deception. The moon is you. I guess you don't want to see things for what it is. You don't want to accept it. You may be overthinking. You may be thinking that you know something, but you may think that you know something, but you're not it's like accepting it, right? For what it is. But it's something here that you know, or something is going on here, but it's hidden. It's like somebody trying to hide something from you, or maybe you trying to hide something from someone, right? Because it's like something someone's trying to get away with. All right, tell me more. So it's like you all up in your head over this. The next thing you got is the Page of Swords. Strategizing. Thinking about now what? In your head. It's like this whole thing has got you in your head. Like you can't stop thinking about it. Right? And maybe you've been thinking about this, all of a sudden you start maybe you start to see things for what it is, but you always in your head over this. And how can you live with constantly, how do you live with something in your head all the time? How can, this is like you letting this cancer just eat you up, right? I mean, but then you got some type of plan or something that you're doing that you not let somebody know. The Queen Beyonce, okay, confident. You know you got a plan, and you're gonna execute it, and you're gonna move forward about a decision here, okay. It's like you're going to get the power to move. I don't know if you're going to move away from this person or making a decision to leave something. You might be leaving something behind that somebody has, or somebody that I don't know, because this tree got a lot of oranges. So are you leaving something behind that that has been, I don't know if I should say good to you or that you live good. I don't know. But it's something here that it's a deception here, but you making a plan to leave something or someone behind, and you're going to move forward. But it's a major decision that you have to make. Okay? With the Six of Wands, you're going to be happy when you make this decision to leave this situation that is not good for you. All right? To leave it. Whatever it is, whether it's a person or a situation that you're in that you know that it's just not good for you, right? And you deciding that, you know what, I need to move on. I need to move on. I need to get things started. Because Beyonce get things moving. She's full of fire, right? And then you got Cancer that's saying you're going to be moving on. The Charity, you full of fire. You decided to make that move. But whatever it is, it's money. It's a lot of money leaving behind. Okay? It's something growth, moving on. But it's something here that has money. Or something that you leaving by there with money. Right? But when you do that, it's like you win. You win. You become victorious. Just by you making a move to lead, to move on from this situation, you're going to be okay. The song is saying, don't worry about a thing because everything's going to be all right. That's what the song is playing. By you leaving this situation, you leaving something that you know is not good for you, that you know that it's not treating you good, you're going to be okay. Okay, you're going to be moving on. But somebody's leaving something behind. I don't know what it is. This might be for a particular person leaving something behind that at one time. It's making a decision to leave something behind it. I don't know, that got money here. To be victorious. To gain your own strength. Something here, it's like, and again, I see this Pisces here that you need to move on, right? But then I see somebody here acting like they really care when they really don't. So that's kind of, oh, you and your feelings. I don't know if I should leave this person. I really don't know if I should leave them. Oh, no, I found out something and I didn't know if it's true. But I've been feeling like this. This person is just not, it doesn't make me feel good, all right? But, oh, boo-hoo, boo-hoo, because look at this lady. Behind the mask, you just don't give a fuck. But it's like you showed up this person, this part of you, that, oh, I care and I need you, but behind the mask, you really don't give a fuck. All right? But then you got a plan here to execute it, to move on, to execute this solution. It's like you got a strategy for a solution to move on, to leave something. And when you do it, it's a Queen of Wands. You're doing it. You're moving away. And you're going to be victorious. It's like you, I don't know what it is, but it's something here that makes me feel like you don't even want to be in this situation anyway. Whatever it is that you feeling, you take the blindfolds off and then you take the mask off and you say, fuck it, I don't want to be in it anyway. But you come up with something that's saying you're going to make that move to leave a situation. All right? To leave it. But I'm going to say something. When you leave in this situation, it's a tree full of fruits. And you're making a decision to leave it. Because it's like, for some reason, I'm not lying. I feel like whoever this is, whatever it is, Pisces, is somebody saying, you don't even want to be with a person, but you act like you do. But for what reasons? And then you deciding, I got to make this move. I can't be like this. Tell me more. Look at this. The Lovers. So, again, a choice. So, you're stuck in your head over this. right? But then you act, or this person act like you really, like they care, but behind the mask, they don't give a fuck. Or is it you is acting like you don't want to see it for what it is, but then you start seeing it. But behind the mask, you don't care. But it's a decision here that needs to be made between you and someone else. Okay? And that's what it's saying. You're making a decision between you and someone else. All right? Hold on, Pisces. Sorry about that. Okay? I'm sorry, back. So there's a decision here that needs to be made. And it's like a decision where you may be in a situation that you feel like you was tied down, or you need it's like you kind of confused. But you need to see it for what it is, because you feel alone anyway in this situation. But you put the mask like, oh, I can't, boo-hoo, boo-hoo. But behind it, you're laughing. But it's a decision that you got to make. And it's a Gemini if you're dealing with this. This is the major, and it's a Gemini. It could be any sign, but it may be a Gemini. You also have Pisces. You got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You are all in your fucking head over this. But you get to the point now that you just said, I'm going to set fire on this. I need to move on. This shit ain't what's popping. All right? Tell me about the Page of Swords. What is it that you're thinking about doing? The Swords of that? But this little kid is happy as hell. It's like a new beginning. Once you let go of this, you start a new beginning. And you're happy about this new beginning, excited about it. Or this person is, this man or somebody here is happy about making this move. Then you go from the Page of Swords to the Knight of Wands. So you go from being in your head to starting this fire and growing. Somebody grew up, because you go from your thoughts to being creative. All right? Setting that blaze, moving on. All right? Getting shit popping, dancing, feeling good. Right? Tell me more about this move once you make it. Once you make that move, Pisces, you're going to get to the Six of Pentacles, and that's a give and take equally. You know, you help me, I help you. Right? That's after you make a decision to leave. Right? Or help is coming from an unusual place that you didn't know. Like somebody's coming to help you, but this is a give and take, balance. But then you go back into the moon, because then you feel like you drowned in. Right? And I don't know what it is, but hopefully you're going to make the right move. Right? So you might have had to make a decision about a person. Or this, but you know, like, you know about this person. You probably already know this person. Or you took the blindfolds off and said, I'm not even going to act like I care when I don't. Fuck it, I don't give a fuck, right? But I need to come up with a plan. I need to come up with this plan. It's a beginning of a plan, which you're full of fire and desire, and you're ready to take lead, move on, and become powerful at what you're doing. You're standing up strong. But then it's a decision here that needs to be made with the Gemini between you and someone else, maybe from a different culture. I don't know, right? And then you come out to be with this plan that you're coming into with the Page of Swords. You come into the Knight of Wands. You go from the page of thinking to the Knight of doing. Okay, you're thinking about it, now you're doing it. You coming up with some type of solution that I can do something. I can set this fire. I can put it blaze. I can light it up. I can get this shit started, right? But then after leaving the situation and being victorious, you come to getting bound, like somebody giving you. It's a give and take, right? It's a give and take. It's The Six of Pentacles is where it brings balance to you, right? Normally it shows three people, a person giving it to two different people, but here it shows two hands. And you may be needing help, and you may be getting it from an unexpected resource or a situation. But then you feel like you're drowning from this. Like you go back into your head. Because now you got the moon again. You started with the moon, and then you have the moon here. But in the middle of your reading, it's like that night. Like you go from the page to the night. You start to wanting to get things right for you. Tell me more about this moon. Okay? Honey, then you get the Queen of Pentacles. Pisces, you're going to be fine. Right? You start to look at this. Give and take. Don't get up in your feelings in your head. Remember, the moon is the shadow of illumination. All right? Don't get all into, you need to be in a place where you're going to be with somebody that's going to give you what you want, and you can give each other what two people need, right? Or you're coming into a situation where it could be anything, but I see a love here, a decision that needs to be made. And like I said, I don't know about y'all, but I definitely am not in no decision of making nothing, because ain't nobody to make a decision with. But, and one thing I learned, I'm not an option. That I ain't. Yes, it's like, I don't know, Pisces. Like, I need a person that has feelings, know what emotions is. I don't need a person that thinks that I'm too gooey and I'm too emotionally, like whining all the time because they don't know how I feel. You need somebody that's emotionally connected to you, right? That knows if something ain't right with you, how to treat you, how to take care of you. That's important. You can have somebody that can give you the world, but if they're not emotionally connected to you, it's not even worth even being in, because it's bad when you don't have what you want. All right? The lovers. The lovers. Tell me more about the lovers. Tell me more about this lovers. Tell me more about this lovers. Tell me more about this lovers. It's like somebody here has you. I don't know if this person tries to feed you. Oh, I got this and I got that, and like this material world. But they'd always have you stuck in your head over situations, whether it's you or you compete against someone else, or is it, you know what I mean? Like, All right, and somebody here, I don't know who this is, but somebody here loves you, but it's a decision that they need to make, right? And maybe you don't even know that you're an option to this person, right? But thank God that you don't know, because if I know that I'm an option to somebody, I don't want your ass. I don't care how much you love me, how much you tell me you love me. If I feel like I am an option in your life, I don't want you, because I don't need to be an option in nobody's life. I need to be the one and only one. Okay? That's the way it is. If you know that you are an option, and you are okay with being somebody's option and letting them decide who they want to be with, then you're only creating problems in your life. All right? But with this person, and this person knows that it's the lovers, it's somebody that needs to make a decision, this person constantly watches you. Like, they watch you. They it's like, Pisces, this person knows that there's a lot of people that love you, that admire you, right? You might have a platform. I don't know what you have, but somebody here watches you all the time. All the time. And like I said, somebody here is being loved by many, people. And I don't mean one or two. I mean people around the world. Okay? It's like people acknowledge you. People look up to you. People take your advice. You have helped a lot of people in many different levels, whether they babies to grown-ups. But somebody is watching your fame. Okay? Tell me more about this Knight of Wands. This person watches you. Just stares at your ass. Probably stares at you and don't say shit. Just sits there and stares. Tell me more about this Knight of Wands. Tell me more about this Knight of Wands. Tell me more. The Seven of Cups, Pisces. You're really making a decision of what else I need to do. And I'm going to get this party started. I'm going to get my life going. Right? And then you can have a choice because you go into the stores to get what you need. Purchase something. Get something. All right? But somebody else, it's like this lady's watching who's coming behind you. So while you picking to find out what you want, what do you need in this store, is somebody walking in the door. All right? It's like you full of fire now. Tell me about what is going on. The Queen of Pentacles, Pisces, you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. And somebody here feels like they're going to be left out in the cold from this money. All right? Or somebody's going to be put out in the cold. Right? Whatever it is, Pisces, somebody here is going to, it almost feel like maybe you feel this way because somebody told you to leave with your kids, or somebody, or somebody's telling you to get out the house and you got kids. But it looks to me like you walking into this house that has money. Like you walking into it, like you going towards it. Okay? Not like you being put out of it, but you're walking towards the house, honey. With the lantern. It's like maybe you coming out of the cold. Maybe you coming out of this cold into your money or into a home. All right? Pisces, I see you moving up, but I also see you going through a lot. I also feel like you need to really make a decision about what is it that you really want, right? What is important to you? What is important to you, Pisces? All right? What is important to you? Because I see this Queen of Pentacles is somebody that's really put together. It's somebody that's getting put together. I'm going to say, look at this, Pisces, with the Five of Pentacles. Then you get the Ace of Cups. Love, nurture, everything you want. All right? You got two Queen of Pentacles. You got the Ace of Cups. All right? It's like you definitely going to come out of the cold. You got the Charity. All right? So you got good cards here, but it's something that you feel like you coming out of. All right? The Emperor. It's like you really starting to get into your masculine. You standing up for what you believe. It's like you're not just letting people do what they want. But please, I'm going to say it again, don't be nobody's choice. Don't ever be somebody's choice, because the minute you let somebody tell, like you telling them, well, you can either go here or there, right? You can stay where you at. If you start talking to people like they got a choice with you, you're going to be not treated right, okay? Because you're telling them you need to pick who you want or do. You know, it's like you're giving somebody a choice, and when you start giving people choice, that ain't good, okay? It's like if somebody tell you they don't need you and they don't want you, and you still living under that roof, or they still living, or like you don't know how to leave somebody, or you don't know how to leave this person, but you still want to be a part of a person, you just abusing yourself because that person sees you like you still around no matter what. Like, really, sometimes, Pisces, you playing yourself, all right? Because you know good damn well this person done a whole lot of damage to you, but you still want to be a part of the damage because for some reason you still care, right? It's not worth it. If you sit down and you think of everything you've been through with a person, and that still ain't making it clear to you of what you've been through, it's a problem because you have a serious problem of being attached to bullshit, of being attached to lying, deceiving, cheating, abusing you mentally, okay, emotionally. Like, there is nothing in the world that you should be attached to that is not good for you. If you oversee with everything that is not right for you and you want to stay because you overseeing it, like you waiting for this date to come where they can change and you can mold somebody the way you want them to be, you'll wait for a lifetime and you will die waiting. Okay? And guess what? When you're gone, it's just the thought and the feeling. Everything goes away, honey. You need to understand. Nobody's waiting for you. They moving on. That's why they do what they want to do. That's why you know, in your feelings, and because they not the person that is for you, but you want to make it to be. You want them to be. You literally want to mold somebody to be what you want to be. And in the mix of all you molding and waiting around, they are destroying you. You need to decide what is more important. Is it you or stand in a situation that is not for you? Make up your mind, Pisces. If you need reading, get it from me or someone else. I don't hate on nobody. There's enough for everybody. This is a general reading, not a private reading. Okay? Bye.